and it's outside the shack. That's right, traveling once again. Thought I'd give y'all an update. Been real busy lately, doing a lot of stuff. Moving stuff around, fixing cars, a bunch of different things like that. Been out in the sun a lot, if you can tell. Right now I'm on my way to go get some dinner. That's about it. I mean, it's just been work. I think this weekend, if we don't have a hurricane, which they're unsure if we're getting it or not, there's a what's expected to be a Category 3 storm hitting Texas, but they're saying it may make a right hook there and then come toward here at Louisiana. If you hadn't been watching the news, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, New Orleans flooded because the Sewage and Water Board decided that 5 years ago they would stop fixing things. So out of, I think, 170 pumps or something that dump all the water out the city, because as you may know or may not know, New Orleans is about 11 feet below the water line, so below sea level. So any rain you get, you got to pump it out. Well, they had, I think it's up to 18 pumps that were down, so not pumping, and they were major pumps that drained whole subdivisions. So there was a lot of people that got flooded. They said they had over 2,000 automobiles get ruined from the floodwaters, because you had about 2-3 feet everywhere. And the turbines, because they generate their own power to run the pumps, one of the turbines caught on fire, and there's 2 down for maintenance since Katrina, which was 2005. So that's quality right there. So they're on backup power, rented generators, and rented pumps to keep the city from flooding, which it's been raining every afternoon, with the exception of today for some reason, but I guess that's because of storm coming. And they're expecting 8 to 16 inches, depending whether or not the storm comes here, of rain. So that'll be fun. So maybe I'll do a video of when it floods. But as for State of the Shack stuff right now, it's really mainly on hold just because I've been so busy. Like right now, I'm going to go eat, gonna go home, might rest for a little while. I know I got 2 friends' vehicles I gotta fix. I gotta do a fuel system on one, I got a wheel bearing seals, and a brake job to do on another. I have a 3rd vehicle I'm supposed to get next week. I'm supposed to do a brake job. A guy I do work for, I'm supposed to be changing a motor on a golf cart at his place, so it's packed. Not to mention, I don't know, I still got to do brakes on my truck. They're starting to get a little squeaky and soft. Things that you can look forward to on the shack still would be the wheel bearings on the Rhino, tires on the Rhino whenever I can afford them. I might be doing a video soon. I'm thinking about going to the junkyard and getting a car door and a car fender. And I'm going to do a video on, is your car actually bulletproof? So like, because if you've watched the news, there's been a lot of shootings on the interstate here in New Orleans of people just their car getting shot as they're driving down the interstate, whether it's somebody being funny sniping or if it's gang shooting at people. I don't know, but I figured it wouldn't be a bad idea to do a video to show just how thin car doors really are and how weak of a round will go through them. So that's about it. You can look forward. I took the motorcycle out of storage. I was going to work on it and try and get it running again. Carburetors are just shot, so I'm going to have to buy newer carburetors or used ones or something. They're incredibly expensive, would you believe it? I need to change the tires on that, but I'll probably bring it somewhere for that. What else? I'm supposed to be, if I can ever get some money, I'm supposed to be getting a new 4-wheeler. I'm buying from a family friend. So if and when I get that, that's going to need brakes, ball joints, and tires. Though the tires on it ain't bad, it's just they're little bitty tires on a jacked up 4-wheeler. That's really about it. So if you can see outside, that's how it's been for the last 2 weeks. Kind of looks like across the pond there over in like England or Great Britain or something. It's been overcast every day. I know everybody's talking about the eclipse. I went up to the family property up in Mississippi and we went and saw it. It wasn't, you know, it didn't dark black out or anything, but it was noticeable. It went to where it was like right now, how it's overcast. It was kind of dim. You couldn't feel the heat of the sun. If you looked through the special glasses, it was a crescent shape. My mom had bought some kind of a solar telescope, but it didn't work. We tried the box thing, didn't work. The only thing that worked was the cheesy glasses. I had a pair of welding goggles, but they didn't work either. It wasn't bright enough. But, I mean, it was cool. I'm sure it would have been more fascinating to be there in person where it totally darkened out. But, yeah, that's about it for right now. Maybe I'll start making these a little more often when I'm driving, because I'm seeming to do a lot more of that than usual. Might even get a dash cam and start recording these stupid people like the one in front of me right now. Literally, the speed limit on this road's 45 miles an hour. He is doing 20. Or the one that just pulled out in front of me. That one's nice too. There's one thing I hate is city traffic. Well, that's it. If you like my videos, please comment, rate, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all sooner or later.